My name is Oshifesolu Larry. I'm a mechanic. Welcome to Exxon F1, also known as from Lawon, Colum, Africa. What an interesting session. I'll call it double interesting session. With all the upgrades all the teams brought to British Grand Prix. Like I said, the Red Bull had to bolt aero rigs on their car to test if the upgrades they brought are working. That's the Red Bull and the Aston Martin. For us to know, the Silverstone track is one of the best tracks in the world, if not the best track in the world. The high speed corners, the low speed corners, the long straight. You get every feel for the drivability of the car and get to test the car very well. And in FP1, your usual suspect, the Red Bull, came bashing the ring. They really bashed the ring. And FP1, FP2, they were all alone at the top. But to make them not feel comfortable, Williams won. Wait, what is happening? Where did Williams get that speed from? Everyone is wondering, Williams, how did they get that speed? How? You don't understand. How? Williams, tell us how. But for some of us that understand that, Williams have been bringing upgrades. They've been trying to make their car faster. And thanks to Alex Albon, that's joined the team since George Russell left for Mercedes, he has really been pushing the team. He has been one of the people pushing the team. Also thanks to James Vowles, their team principal that was acquired from Mercedes. He has a focus. He wanted the best for the team, and he has been pushing the team since he came. So bringing upgrades to work. I can remember there was a time they brought the lower wings for their car. They tested it in Monaco. They tested rear wings and they failed. They were bashing through the walls, making mistakes, crashing their cars. But they were learning. Now they brought just front nose, and Siam, they're getting close to the top teams. Hey! It's going to get more interesting. I'm telling you. People will say maybe it is just a fluke. Maybe they were lucky. Maybe Red Bull were not giving or dishing out their speed. I can tell you Red Bull are dishing out their speed. Red Bull are really pushing. Ferrari are pushing. But you know what? I can tell you that Williams, I believe they might still be sandbagging because they were running on high fuel loads while doing those pace. In the beginning of the season, we noticed that the Red Bull was like 19 kilometers faster than other teams. But since about 3-4 races ago, I've been saying Williams are faster. They are the only team competing with Red Bull on the straight. By the time the data were released, we saw that Williams are 13 kilometers faster than the Red Bull on the straight. Beat that. With that, their new front wing. The data yesterday shows that Alex Albon is faster than Max Verstappen on all the straights, except from some few corners that Max Verstappen was able to gain on him. And that is why their new design, their new engine cover is for the fast corners, because they admitted like 3 races ago that they are faster on the straight. But it's only the low speed corners and the high speed corners that they are not really comfortable with. But now, learning through that upgrade, that team will show that they can give the top team a run for their money. And all through the FP1 yesterday, FP2, 5 Mercedes driven engines were in top 10 in FP1, FP2. But you know the funny thing? Mercedes team themselves were not in top 10, but they were in top 15. Hamilton and Rodrigo were in top 15. It's funny. With the new front wing Mercedes brought, they said it's going to bring them more downforce. It's going to project them forward. All this English, all this French they're telling us. But unfortunately, the new front wing they brought has not shown that. But maybe they too are carrying high fuel loads. We will know today. Because they find it difficult turning. They still find it difficult turning. The same problem they had in Austria last week. They find it difficult to get the balance of the car. They find it difficult to know where the grip is on the track. Something is wrong with Mercedes. But we can see McLaren is ahead of Mercedes since the last race. But if the Williams are ahead of all of them, because the Aston Martin too is trying to get their stride, if the Williams are ahead of all of them, maybe we've seen a new contender in the heavyweight industry. It's going to get smarter, nicer, better. Because as we all know, Williams have wind tunnel time for testing, but they have low budget to work because they have been the last team since a long time. But with the low budget, they are trying to maximize the little they have to get more. While teams like Mercedes that have a larger budget will do a little because of the cost cap, but the little they are doing, I think Mercedes are running to waste. They are wasting a lot. Their race pace was good today, but their qualifying pace is not there. The car is just everywhere. It's just everywhere. In FP1, Max Verstappen qualified ahead of his teammate Sergio Sergio Perez, about 4 tenths. It was about 5 ahead of Alex Albon in the Williams. In FP2, Max Verstappen took the P1 with about 6/1000th of a second ahead of Carlos Sainz, and about 7,000th of a second ahead of Alex Albon. Let's see what happens. The Mercedes are still struggling. The Aston Martins, they are in the fight, but they're like about 6 tenths away from the pace. Charles Leclerc did not even come out in FP2. But in FP3 qualifying today, we would see the likelihood of what will happen, what will pan out in the race. And it's going to get more interesting this weekend, because if Williams go on this trajectory, it will favor them more in Spa and it will favor them more in Monza. If those things are getting into their hands and are accruing points, we might see them challenging next year. That's all for now. My name remains Oshifes Oluwadamilare. Please like, share, subscribe. We love you. Bye. Chill. We have a new friend in the house. We are in Nigeria here, West Africa. He provides internet for us. They provide the best internet around the mainland, and I know they are still moving to the highland and they are moving all around Nigeria. But for you to get internet on the mainland, contact Fibrad Telecom Limited. They get you sorted out ASAP. The best cable internet on the mainland, fiber, I think they get sorted out. We talk much about them in the course of some of our videos, but contact them, they get sorted out. We love. If you're a builder, if you're an art collector, if you have a showroom, Rated is the best place to get the artworks you need for your new buildings, for your art collections, for your showroom, for your exhibition. Rated Art have one of the best murals, mosaic works, and different art patterns in Nigeria presently. And it's somebody that you can communicate with, talks to you, you tell him what you want, and he will bring the reality out for you. To contact Rated Art, his number is right up here, and you can also go on social media links that are pasted right up here to check out some of his works. Thank you. Teams Gadget. Teams Gadget is for those of you that cannot easily go to the market to get your phones, your laptops, your accessories. Just place a call through. His phone number is there. It gets you the best. It's your short plug to get you the best phones, accessories, laptops, games, and other accessories for your computer gaming experience. Contact Teams Gadget and you get them for you.